Hi, boys and girls. Today we're going to be covering part 2 of Chapter 2, Lesson 3. The picture that you see on this slide, there's 4 of them. They are depictions of Native Americans taking the sap from maple trees and making maple sugar and maple syrup. You're going to watch and listen to this slide presentation, and then you'll do your assignment on slide number 4. The legend of the first maple sugar. What is a legend? A legend is an old story. Legends have been told over and over for a long time. A legend may have some make-believe parts. Let me tell you of a time long ago. Come to Michigany, the land between the great waters. Springtime was beginning. The last of the snow had melted. Meet an Ojibwe boy called Wajamisik. He enjoyed helping his mother. He was too young to enjoy or join the men when they went hunting. That would come later. Today, his mother asked him to bring water she needed for cooking. Their camp was far from the river. It was a long walk for a young boy. Still, Wajajisik liked walking through the woods. He did not mind it. He watched the birds and listened for deer along the way. Wajajisik filled his birch bark container with water. It was now quite heavy. He could see camp when a rabbit jumped across his path. He looked at the rabbit and tripped. He did not see a big tree root, and it caught his foot. He cried out in surprise. All the water spilled. He fell and hurt his knee. His mother heard him and ran to him. "Are you all right?" she asked. He ran to her, forgetting his container by the tree. Wajajisik said, "Yes, mother, I am fine. I am so sorry I spilled all the water you needed." "That is all right, son. We will have stew another night," his mother said. The next day, Smiling Water was walking in the woods. She saw her son's container where it rested against a big maple tree. It was almost half full of water. She said to herself, "Wajajisik did not spill as much as he thought." She took it home and used it to make deer stew. As the stew cooked, it had a pleasing smell. She had never known her stew to smell like this. At that moment, her husband came home. He smelled the stew. He took a twig and got a sample and tasted it. A big smile came across his face. He smacked his lips and told Laughing Water how good it was. Now she tasted the stew. It really was good. She shared how Wajajisik left his container next to the maple tree. Maybe it had sap from the tree, not water, as she had thought. Her husband told everyone in the camp about the sweet water from the maple tree. Now, when it was early spring, the Ojibwe gathered the maple sap. They boil it down. They make maple sugar that they store in birch bark containers. Now they can enjoy the sweet treat all year long. And there's a picture at the bottom of what it looks like today. We put certain kind of taps, containers, and bags on the tree to get the maple sap out of the tree and turn it into then sugar and maple syrup that you probably enjoy on your pancakes. And it all allegedly, from this story, started with Native Americans. All right, boys and girls, you're going now to go to this slide. And let me read the directions for you. I want you to think about the legend that we just covered on the last 2 slides of maple sugar. You can refer to the last 2 slides, which cover page 64 through 66, to answer the questions. You're going to put something in each one of these pink boxes. The center one is done for you. Who was there? Wojciech and his parents. Okay, what was the problem? Something about the water. What happened to him? Why is this told? When did it happen and where did it happen? So details from this legend. All right, get your boxes filled out, and remember you can use the slides as much as you want and this video. All right, bye for now.